Hey Pile 1, welcome back to my channel. We're doing a pick a card reading today. We're finding out what is the person on your mind, what are their intentions for you in this connection when it comes to you guys in the connection versus the actions they're more than likely to take, right? So basically what we're looking into is what do they want versus what are they actually going to do. Sometimes they line up, a lot of the times they don't, okay? So that's what we're looking into. Just keep in mind, Pile 1, it's a general reading, so whatever resonates, you know, you can take that, and then whatever doesn't resonate, just leave that for whomever it will resonate for, okay, you guys? So I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into you and your person's connection. Just check the description box below for booking details. I have a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category, so just pick whichever one you feel drawn to the most, okay? So let's see, you guys were drawn to the blue Aragonite. Look at the overall energies to see how your person feels or what their overall energy is towards you and the connection. We got give your relationship a chance. So we got work on your partnership, and then we also have influence. They do. They want a second chance is what I heard. Or another chance. We'll see what influence is here and how that factors in. Actually, I want to see what that is right now. Let's find out what influence is. What is influence? Give me a few cards to what influence is about. I am hearing that they are they're in the frame of mind, or they're in the energy of wanting to do whatever it takes to influence you to give the relationship a chance. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. Why is influence here for your overall energy towards Pile 1 in the connection? Influence. They're willing to put in the work. Yeah, it's the influence is like they're willing to do whatever it takes to change your mind is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's kind of the energy that they're in right now. I don't know if you got them blocked or if they're just feeling blocked or restricted, or maybe they feel like their access to your energy in some way, shape, or form is being restricted. Okay, so where they're coming from right now, it's like their overall energy towards you and the connection, Pile 1, is wanting to get past that block, whether it's literal or just, I don't know if just maybe something in the way that you are showing up has changed, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, we'll get into the actual reading. Let's find out what their intentions are first. So this is what they want, okay? What do you want? What are your intentions towards Pile 1 in this connection? What are your intentions? Let's get 3 cards. Mixed feelings. What are your intentions? Let's get one more. What are your intentions? I keep hearing they want to change your mind and they're willing to do whatever it takes. I will find out what's going on with this third party energy. This feels more like it's talking, yeah, something is interfering, and then we got competition and enemy. If there is a third party, they are talking about on your side, okay? And of course, a third party doesn't have to be like you're dating somebody else, but with what they want, there definitely is this energy of if there is competition, whether they know there is or not. You know, this could even be them, Pile 1, having an intention of making sure that they win out over any competition, okay? Love bombing, that's giving me that energy of doing whatever it takes to get past your defenses. With mixed feelings here, this feels like like them coming up against your mixed feelings. Like maybe you're undecided, maybe something happened, there's something going on with the dynamic of this connection where maybe you're not sure about the relationship anymore. And so their intentions, what they want to do is whatever it takes to get you back to that space with them where you know you want to give this relationship a second chance. But it's going beyond that. It's going beyond that, pile one, because it's more than just them wanting another chance with you. They want to be back in your good graces again. They don't like being over here in this energy in terms of you having mixed feelings, you feeling indecisive about, whether or not you want to, give them another chance. They don't like you having conflicting feelings now, and they don't like the feeling of you feeling unsure about things, okay? So what they want is to get back to the way that things used to be prior to something happening in this connection. I don't know if something happened. Maybe they just dragged their feet for too long. There's just an energy here of your person knowing there's some kind of competition. There's some kind of third party, whether that's all in their head, whether they know that you're seeing somebody else. It could just be you. It could be your self-worth, could be the third party. The person that they're in competition now is you knowing your value, right? Yeah, it's not necessarily heavy third party energy here. It just feels like they know they have to get over some kind of a hurdle, some kind of an obstacle. And that could just, like I said, it could simply be you, just like, I'm not putting up with that anymore. I know what I want, I know what I'm worth, and you know what I mean? It could be that kind of energy, okay? This isn't going to be a very long reading. Yeah, that's what they want. Okay, now we're going to find out what their actual actions are going to be. What actions are you going to take towards pile one in this connection? We got burnout. Show me your actions. Well, pile one, what actions are you going to actually take towards pile one in this connection? Show me your actions. You got round and round. They're going to get on your damn nerves. That's what it is. This has got heavy, heavy chaser energy, pile one. What they're going to do is they're going to chase you, okay? But it might get pesky. You might actually get annoyed with the amount of energy they're getting ready to invest towards, because we got love bomber here, we got influence, we got burnout. Okay, that's giving me the energy of them they're relentless, okay? Relentlessly pursuing you. That's the action they're gonna take. Round and round. Yeah, it's like they're not gonna stop. And then they got dice. They're going to put it all, they're going to risk it all. They're going to put it all on the table. They don't care. So this is giving me energy. So if there was anything stopping them, whatever it was that may have been stopping them, or anything that they feel like could be stopping them now, they're not going to let that stop them. They are going to relentlessly pursue you, pile one. They're going to do whatever it takes to try to influence you, to get past whatever this third party block might be, okay? To persuade you to give this relationship another chance, to give them another chance. And beyond that, to get back into like your sweet spot. There's something about the way you used to treat them versus how you're treating them now. They want to get back to the way that things used to be. But actions, they're going to relentlessly pursue you. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get a few, I'm going to get messages from them to you to close out the reading. What messages do you have for pile one? While I'm getting this out, you guys, if you would, make sure you are smashing that like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know what pile you picked, to let me know how it resonated. And then become part of the family by hitting the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an upload. All right, let's see. Let's get a few from this deck. We'll get a few messages from this one and then a messenger of the heart. Let's see. Messages to pile one, please. Yeah, it says, I like you, but I love me more. Looking out for number one. Yeah, I mean, give me a couple more and I'll let you know what's coming up. There's someone else. Because of the way that they're going about doing this, you guys, it does feel like this action Not to say that they don't want you, but it's coming from a space of scarcity. It's like they're going to relentlessly pursue you because they don't like not having you. Okay, so this is kind of a caution, and I feel like you guys are probably already picking up on that. It's just like a cautionary thing, like be very careful about what you're doing, you know, when it comes to this person, and just understand that there's a possibility that once they get you, that sense of scarcity goes away, and so you might repeat patterns and cycles, right? They're only going to be doing this behavior, this love bombing, this relentlessly pursuing you, doing everything that you told them you ever wanted them to do, and then as soon as they get you, you know, that sense of urgency and scarcity goes away, and then they, you know, they'll go back to like their old ways. So that's just a heads up. Give me one more. Your messages to pile 1, please. Can't stop thinking about it. I'm gonna see what there's someone. This feels like it's connected to you. Are you dating pile 1? Do they know you're dating? Is it on social media? This could be a fear, because this feels like them, like they're not able to stop thinking about you being with someone else. And there's almost this drive within your person. What they're wanting to do is to get that third party, whether that third party is real or not, out of the way, to get the competition out of the way, to be more of an influence to you than maybe this third party person. If you're dating somebody else, they know about it, okay? Even if you might be on dating apps, it's like somehow they know. You're at least open to the idea of seeing someone else, okay? And so what they can't stop thinking about is you being with someone else. They don't like it, whether you are with someone else or not. Let's get 3 more. Actually 3 from this Messengers of the Heart deck. Give 3 messages for pile 1, please, and then we'll close out the reading. We got dark side. Yeah, they have a dark side that no one knows and feel it's their true side, but they're just, yeah. So I'm saying a lot of this motivation, them relentlessly pursuing you, is coming from scarcity. It's coming from ego. It's coming from a sense of not being able to have you. Again, and then, you know, once they get you, if they do get you, I feel like they're going to stop all of that, right? It's not coming from a genuine place. I'll put it that way. Not to say that they know that it's not coming from a genuine space. I feel like your person is genuinely feeling motivated to come for you, but it's stemming from ego. It's stemming from pride. You know what I mean? Let's get 2 more messages. That's kind of like their higher self coming through, letting you know what's going on with your person right now. Let's get 2 more. Perfect. Okay. We got the Witch. This says, they see how powerful and magical you are, and sometimes they wonder if you have them under a spell, a love spell. Yeah, this is them wondering why. And I don't know if you're manifesting this person in, or if maybe you're, you know what I mean? Or maybe you have done that and you're not doing it anymore. But this person can't understand why they haven't been able to get you off their mind, or why maybe you moving on, or the possibility of you moving on, is having the effect on them that it is having. Okay? This does feel like something your person has actually, and maybe even still is actively thinking about, like, why? Why am I thinking about pile 1 all the time? Does pile 1 got me under a love spell? Are they doing some witch magic on me or something like that, right? And then we also have permanent mark here. I just heard something about a tattoo. Wow. Oh, and there's a tattoo on this girl too. You guys, I would not, in this energy that your person is, like them doing anything it takes to get you back, it would not surprise me if they get a tattoo that symbolizes you or has your name or something like that, okay? This says you left a permanent mark on their heart that can't be erased. Even if they tried, you will always be remembered. Yeah. They cannot get you off of their mind. They're even contemplating, I don't know if they're going to tell you this or if they're just going to get a tattoo. It may not be something directly with your name on it, but it is gonna be something, if they do actually, and be the fact that this is coming out this way, and that's the first thing that came to my mind. Your person is, if they haven't already, they're getting a tattoo that somehow symbolizes you or honors you. Okay? Something. And you're gonna know that that's your thing. It could be something that represents like an inside joke that only the two of you share, or something. It's gonna be something that honors you somehow, represents you somehow. But it may not be something where people that don't know you or they may not know that that's a nod to you. But there's definitely energies here of your person so much in their head and in their feelings, like their ego and pride, just, you know, doing whatever it takes to get you back. It's like, you know, and I don't even feel like necessarily the tattoo may not even, I mean, yeah, they're gonna show and be like, look what I did, you know, look how much I missed you, look how much you mean to me, that kind of a thing. But I do feel like I don't know, that is definitely something they're thinking about heavily if they haven't done it already. Okay, you guys. Taming the beast at the bottom of the deck. It says you make them putty in your hands. They know their old conquering ways will not work with you. They see you as very powerful, very powerful. With the dark side here, there is this energy here where they almost believe that there may be some things about them they know that other people haven't been able to tame for them. And whatever this dark side is, they're seeing you as somebody so powerful that they see you as the only one that can tame whatever this dark side / beast is. Okay, I don't know if it's an addiction, if it's just a lifestyle, you know, maybe you're the only person they can see, like, you know, maybe they had a hard time thinking about committing, settling down to one person, and the energy that they're in now, they're like, you know, if I ever was going to, pile one would be the only person that could make it so that I wouldn't want to be with anybody else. It's that kind of energy. But like I said, be very careful, because underlying energies here is saying that this is coming from a place of pride and ego and a place of scarcity. Okay. You know, future readings, or if you were to delve deeper into that energy, this is not this reading though, might let you know whether or not there is some soulmate heart-based energy in there somewhere. But overall, the energy that's coming out, their motivation for going above and beyond and love bombing is coming from a place of pride and ego, getting the competition out of the way, doing whatever it takes to get you back. And then once they do that, it's like that sense of urgency goes away, and then all of a sudden it's like you're not necessarily seen as the prize. You know what I mean? So just be very careful, okay, pile one. That's your reading. We're going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I'll see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys. Hey, pile two. Welcome back. My name is Michelle. We're doing another Pick a Card Love reading. We're focusing on the person that's on your mind. What are their intentions versus their actions towards you in this connection? So we're going to get a look at what they want versus what they actually do. And sometimes they line up. A lot of the times, though, they don't. We often see it's like what they want usually doesn't. You know, people always do that all the time. We might want something, but we end up doing something completely different, and there's going to be varying reasons. And, you know, so far, the first reading, it's like there was kind of a misalignment. Was there a misalignment for the first reading? Actually, no. No, there wasn't. No. Okay. But I will say I am getting energies here where if their intentions don't line up with what they end up doing, we'll find out what their reason is. Like, why are they wanting something but then doing something completely different? Okay. All right, pile two. Let's see. Just remember, this is a general reading, so whatever resonates, take that, and whatever does not resonate, just drop it and leave it for someone else. I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into you and your person's connection to get you more guided, detailed answers. Just check the description box below. I have a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category. So go check them out. And then, you know, whatever resonates, whichever one resonates with you, okay? So pile two, you guys were drawn to the Rose Quartz Palm Stone. We're going to get their overall energy towards you in the connection. We got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This feels like more where I'm feeling distraction here. We also have strings and rejection. So let's see how this is going to play out. Your person is focused on their financial situation. That's where their focus is on. And so if right now things between you two are quiet, or if they just withdrew their energy, or you know what I mean, that's kind of the energy. It's like their focus isn't really on the connection with you itself. It's more focused on their finances, because there is a part of them that ties their sense of self-worth and their sense of, you know, whether or not they deserve love to the amount of money that they make, their financial status in life, okay? Let's see. We'll get in more into it. Let's find out what their intentions are towards this connection at this point in time. What are your intentions? What are your intentions towards pile 2, please? Regrets. Let's get 2 more. What are your intentions towards pile 2? Hypnotized. Let's get 1 more. What are your intentions and secrets? I'm getting energies almost of like living a double life, or them just not wanting to keep certain aspects of things. I just heard quiet. Let's see. So regret says feeling guilty, feeling remorseful, wanting to undo damage. We also have hypnotized. It says captured by love, hard to resist / seduced. Then it says undivided attention, and then secrets. It says secret love / admire, moving in silence, more to be revealed. There's almost an energy pile 3. Your person doesn't feel like they measure up to you, or they don't feel like they deserve you. There's a part of them that just they're suffering from like a low self-esteem or a low self-worth. There's energies that what they are focused on, it's almost like there's an energy of like they're doing it for you and for the connection, but they're not letting you know that. There's almost a sense of guilt and shame coming through related to their finances and their career. Maybe they're not as far along in their business or their finances as they wished they could be. There's definitely a sense of guilt and shame tied to their financial status. You don't know about a lot of this though, because they're moving in silence about it, and I was picking up on things like they're not wanting you to know maybe how bad their financial situation really is. Let's find out about what unwanting to do the damage is there for. Let's find out. I just heard taking the easy way out. And this feels bigger. Like, yeah, it feels like they're taking the easy way out when it comes to this connection, but this feels like a pattern. Not, in other words, like this is like they've taken the easy way out when it comes to finances. This feels like it's things maybe a build, you know what I mean? Like I'm getting this energy pile too, that your person is very cognizant of time passing, you know, maybe how old they are, where they, you know, maybe where others their age are at in life, and maybe them feeling behind. A lot of guilt and shame coming from or coming through that I'm picking up from your person. They're trying to work through it. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and then we got the Three of Swords in the reverse at the back of the deck. They're trying not to be this way anymore. Like your person is realizing that they have taken this quote-unquote easy way out, and they're realizing the damage that it has done, not only to this connection but to various, you know, connections in their life, to, you know, to their financial status. I mean, your person honestly is really down and out on themselves right now, pile 2. But specifically what they're wanting to do is they want to undo the damage of what them taking the easy way out or the easy road may have done to this connection itself. Like their intentions and what they want, or they're wanting to reverse any damage that has been done. Okay? If they have shown up or behaved in a way that, and specifically there's some scenarios coming through. I don't know if maybe, and I'll just throw these out there. These are going to be specific for some people, but this is just giving you an idea of what they mean by taking the easy way out. I don't know if, you know, this is going to be for somebody where maybe there's some third-party issues involved. Maybe they made plans with you and something happened with someone else, and rather than it cause a humongous fight, it's like they went the path of least resistance, and maybe they canceled things with you. You know, it was like choosing the lesser of two evils. It's that kind of a thing. And what they're saying is they would, you know, wanting to undo the damage of that. That's like an example, right? Or there's even a message coming through of maybe they chose, I'm just picking up an energy of a third party, possibly some kind of a third party, and it was like it was either you or them. And it's the reason why they may have chosen that path with that person is because that person would have raised hell, would have made their life a living hell. And yeah, it's like they would have experienced loss either way, but they chose the path of least resistance in terms of like, yeah, they experienced hell being in your absence, right? But it's the hell they experienced there isn't as catastrophic as what they may have had to deal with the other person. I hope that makes sense. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from that. They want to undo the damage of whatever that moment in time may have been, where maybe you felt like they didn't choose you. But it's coming through. They didn't choose. The reasons why they may have chose to go a different path or a different direction or something like that has nothing to do with them not actually wanting you. It's like something happened and they had to make a choice, and they chose the one that was the path of least resistance. Okay, let's find out what hypnotize is for. In the upright position. Oh yeah, hypnotized by your beauty. This is talking about you. Okay, they want you. They want your undivided attention. Okay, their intentions. This is hard to resist, and hard to resist, and then feeling seduced. They're hypnotized by you. Their intentions are really to stay focused on you. And now I'm hearing pile 2 that their intentions are like them focusing on you is almost like a source of energy for them. A source of inspiration, we'll put it that way. A source of motivation to try to get things back on track for their lives. But it's like they do this kind of with this intention and this desire to get things back on track in their finances and in their career, to get things to stop taking the path of least resistance and to actually make gains in specific areas of their life. But they want to share that with you. That's the intention. That's what they want, okay? Secrets here. Let's find out what that's about. This is like, okay, so it's not something that they're necessarily wanting to keep a secret from you, like indefinitely. This just makes me feel here with the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is just something that they don't want you to know about at this point in time, but they will share with you maybe when they feel things in their life are in a better, at least like a better, more improved spot, okay? And this can also talk about communication too. So if you haven't heard from this person, it's like they do want to reach out, but with the Eight of Wands being in reverse, that's like delayed communication. This, like I said, and it can also be like, yeah, they want to talk to you about maybe things they have been keeping from you. Maybe they want to shed some light on some stuff, just not at this time, okay, as far as their intentions go. Let me find out what's going on here with strings and rejection. What's strings? Oh, yeah, okay. I'll find out what rejection is. That's the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then rejection is, the King of Wands. Yeah, see? This is them not feeling good enough for you, okay? They see you as the Queen of Wands in the upright position, and they feel towards themselves as a King of Wands in the reverse. There's this little nagging voice in their head, like they're not good enough, they're not measuring up, there's something missing, and a lot of it is honestly tied to the money that they make. Largely, okay, the money that they make or aren't making. Okay, let's find out now what what actions are they going to take? What actions are you going to take towards pile 2? Waiting game. Give me 2 more. What actions are you going to take towards pile 2? Dating. Give me 1 more. What actions are you going to take towards pile 2? Lightning. Okay. Let's see. Okay, all right. There is still going to be some time. Okay, so the actions, what we're going to talk about, what they want versus what they're actually going to do, okay? And it does seem like what they want is lining up with the actions they're actually going to take. They want to date you, okay? They want to take you out. You know, they want to take you out on more dates, and, you know, and this is seeing somebody specific. This is talking about you, like, you know, even exclusively, right? Because we got hypnotized in terms of like their focus is only on you. They cannot see anybody else. They're hypnotized by you. And so they want something more exclusive with you, and they really, you know, there's a risk that seems like it's needing to be taken, though, with dice at the bottom of the deck. It says, time to take risks, getting out of your comfort zone, leaping into the unknown, and adventure awaits. Okay, so here's there's something that they're waiting for. There could be some news of something. This isn't necessarily them saying that, you know, I have to, you know, be making X amount of dollars every single month before I can, you know, pull the trigger on this thing between me and group 2, right? They're not saying that. It may just be like, okay, I just need to hear, did I get the job? Am I getting the promotion? You know, it's like, I just need to know what your person is saying, that they want to know that they're at least going down that path, right? They're a promise of something to offer. And then once they hear that good news, or they know that that thing is going to happen, it's going to happen very quickly between the two of you in terms of like, okay, let's go. Let's get this thing rolling, okay? That's the action they're going to take. First, it's like they're holding off on taking any action until they hear something. Specifically, like they're expecting to hear some kind of news. They're going to get an inheritance, or like I said, they're getting a new job or a job promotion, or some kind of a settlement or something. It feels like it's monetary. It feels financial, right? And then as soon as they get that, then it's like, boom, they're going to call you. They're going to text you. They're going to go hold of you. And it's actually like they're going to start taking you out on more dates. They're going to want things to be more exclusive. They're just going to be focused on you. It's going to happen very suddenly. Like for you, it may feel like it's out of nowhere. But this is something that your person has had in the back of their minds for a while. Okay. All right, what we're going to do now is get some messages from them to you to wrap up the reading while I'm getting these out, you guys. If this reading resonated, if it brought any kind of clarity or added to your value, or added any value to your life, comment below, let me know, or hit that like button, okay? It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below, let me know what pile you picked, let me know how it resonated. Become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement, all right? So pile 2's person. What messages do you have for pile 2 about your intentions? What messages do you have for pile 2? Got no one compares to you, and that's that hypnotized that was right there. Let's get 2 more. What messages do you have for pile 2? Soul snatching SEX. Okay. Let's get one more. And they are hypnotized by that, you guys, okay? Because that's right on top of that hypnotized. There, look. Says, I'm in love with you. Your person is in love with you. Yeah, so I am gonna say that, you know, your person, like you are acting as a muse to your person to effectively, if you want to put it like, you know, in the most general of terms, get their life and their shit together. Because I feel like maybe prior to you, they may have just spent a lot of their youth and maybe a lot of their adult, you know, young adult years, depending on how old they are, just kind of effing off, right? Not really just, you know, while everybody else may have been like going to college and you know, establishing careers, your person may have just been not doing that. I don't know. It's that kind of an energy. And you are, you know, it's like now because of you, it's like, in this connection, you have given them the desire to want to calm down and settle down. I feel like maybe your person may have been somebody at some point to live their life very much in the fast lane. And now they're wanting to slow down. And you are largely the reason why. You're the motivation and the muse and the inspiration for them to do that. Let's get 3 cards from the Messengers of the Heart deck. Give me 3 messages for pile 2, please. What are your messages to pile 2? We got plotting. Yes! See what I mean? It says they're stepping up their game to get your attention because they know you have plenty of other options. I am going to say there is a little bit of that fear in the back of your person's mind. So they are cognizant and they're aware, pile 2, like you're not really one to be put on hold or on the shelf for long, right? They are aware of that. They're hoping and they're working against time, hoping that they can, whatever this news that it is that they're waiting for, news of a settlement, news of a promotion, you know, something like that. They're hoping to get it very soon because they don't want to keep you on hold for very much longer. We also have release. With when they set you free, they felt the sting of your absence. Don't let their silence fool you. Yeah. They're very busy and active in you know, this, I guess you can call it a respite from your guys' connection. They're actually very active in the background, using your memory and thoughts of you to fuel them getting their life together. Let's get one more. Fairy tale says they think this kind of love only happens in fairy tale stories because to them you are too perfect to believe it's true. That's for me. That lets me know that I'm picking up a message of you're the closest, like you're the ideal. Okay, it's not that you're the closest to perfect that they've ever found. It's like you check all their boxes. There is this energy of like they almost, you know, like wanting to pinch themselves and like, is this, you know, is this really true? Is this, you know, pile 2 real? You know, it's that kind of an energy. And so there is a message coming through. I'm reading the underlying energies here. It's almost like they're wanting you to hold on, and they understand. They're like, pile 2, I understand. It's not fair of me to ask you to put yourself on a shelf until I get my shit together, right? And they're asking you if you could just be patient just a little bit longer. They're not gonna stay in silence for too long. I'm picking up energies here. The delay in messaging, you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer, but they are going to reach out. Okay, I'm seeing images of them having their head buried in like projects, things that they're maybe odd jobs or things that they're doing to try to, you know, improve their financial situation, maybe things that they're doing to increase their credit score, things like that. Okay. And of course that's just, you know, that's what they're asking. And that's just their message to you. I'm just relaying the message. I have no opinions of it, whether you wait or not. That's totally up to you. I'm sharing the message, you guys. Okay. All right, pile 2, we're going to end the reading there. I hope that it resonated. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you guys at, oh, you guys, wait a minute. Look at the bottom of the deck. It says sexual union. Here, it's both. Look, this says their greatest sex memory is with you, but it's more than just sex. It's their memory of feeling so close to you, okay? They may even use memories of this, you guys, okay, as a source of energy to fuel them on, okay? There's something about them. They think about you a lot. They fantasize about you a lot, and that's kind of their way of keeping their head above water in terms of like emotionally and mentally. That's kind of how they nourish their mental and emotional well-being. Like I said, it's their fuel. Okay, so just, yeah, I wanted to throw that out there. All right, you guys, thank you so much. We'll see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're doing another Pick a Card Love reading. We are tapping into the energy of your person's intentions versus their actions. All right, so what do they want versus what do they actually do? Sometimes the two are aligned, right? And sometimes they're not. So we're just going to figure out like what your person wants when it comes to you and the connection versus the action they're more than likely going to take. All right. And so if the two are not in alignment, usually the energies will come through or messages will come through in the reading as to why they're not in alignment. Why would they want something different than what they actually do, and vice versa? Okay. All right, pile 2 or 3, sorry, we're going to get right into your reading. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so whatever resonates, take that. If something does not resonate, just drop it and leave it for somebody else. I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into you and your person's connection to get you more guided, detailed answers. Just check the description box below for booking details. There are a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category, so just choose whichever one fit your needs. All right, pile 3, you guys were drawn to the Garnierite, otherwise known as the green moonstone. Green moonstone. Let's find out what your person's overall energy is towards your connection. This is love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Seriously? I did not know what either of these were. Okay, so we got love yourself first and then self-love. This person's focus may be on themselves, okay? Now we'll find out, because this is like their overall energy towards you and towards the connection. And so this may be them telling you to just focus on yourself, do what makes you feel good, and things of that nature. And we'll find out why. We'll probably figure out why there is in this energy towards you when we get into what their intentions versus their actions are, okay? Yeah, and this could also just be them focusing them on themselves and learning how to love themselves and stuff like that. But we'll find out what's going on here. All right, pile 3. Pile 3's person. What are your intentions towards pile 3 and the connection at this time? Show me your intentions. Fights. This says arguments, creating drama, moments of tension. Show me your intentions towards pile 3 and the connection. Ooh, okay. Let's see. We got cut through. We got karmic connection. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Your person is dealing with some stuff, pile 3, okay? They're telling you to focus on yourself and focus on loving yourself and focus on doing what makes you happy, because right now your person's intentions are battling some demons right now. A lot of this stuff doesn't even feel like it's, because this is supposed to be their intentions towards you and the connection, and it always feels like their energy is kind of like going to something else. Like I asked them, right? For instance, I asked them what their energy is towards you and the connection, and rather than say what their energy is towards you and the connection, they were just focus on yourself, pile 3. Right? And this kind of feels the same way. Like I'm asking them what their intentions are with you and the connection. What do they want with you and the connection? And it's like they can't focus on anything because they got a karmic connection they're dealing with and an addiction. Straight up. They got fights that they're dealing with, and it could be fighting their own inner demons and an actual third party, okay? But somebody they may have a karmic connection with. They got all kinds of stuff, okay? Inner demons happen in here. They got connections that are full of turbulence, full of fights, full of drama, dealing with moments of tension. They're trying to gain mental and emotional clarity. They're trying to gain the upper hand against all of these energies right now, but they're coming through and almost like they don't have the focus or the energy or the resources to devote towards this connection at this point in time, because they got all this shit happening up here, and then we got heartbreak at the bottom of the deck. Break up. This is break up, suffering and grieving and unable to move on. This feels, yeah, I'm not saying that there's not a karmic connection that they're actively dealing with. I do feel for some of you that that's there. They're dealing with a karmic connection, okay, a person where they have a karmic connection with that person. It's full of drama, it's full of tension, it's full of arguments, it's full of fights. It's not sustainable, okay? Your person is just, I'm feeling like there's a lot of confusion, a lot of them trying to figure out how to get out of this energy. Let's find out what's going on here with cut through. I'm just, pile 3, your person, there is no, I'm not saying that they don't think about you. But right now, it's like they're trying to keep their head above water. It's almost like they're drowning in life circumstances right now. Let's see. Let's cut through here for... Oh, they're trying to feel, look, Five of Swords in the reverse. They're in the fight of their life right now. And yeah, this can be with people in their life, but it's also their inner demons. There's an addiction here. Maybe multiple addictions. Your person could have a very addictive personality. So, I mean, they could be addicted to multiple substances, right? I mean, you know, I know this reading is about their intentions, what they want with you in the connection, but their focus is somewhere completely different. They're trying to figure out, they're trying to gain mental and emotional clarity about how can they win this fight, this battle. It's like they're in the fight of their life, they're in the battle of their life, and they're trying to figure out how to win it. Karmic connection talks about past life unresolved issues. So, I mean, this karmic connection, it may be a lingering energy. It doesn't necessarily, now this could be something where, like, if there's something between them and this person that would warrant them having this person, like, be an active part in their life. But for a lot of you, I feel like this might just be somebody, there's energies, there's lingering energies there. I'm feeling like the arguments, though, are happening now. I feel like, yeah, they're embroiled with a karmic connection with someone that they can't just untie themselves from. There's someone, it feels like, that they're not easily going away. They're just dealing with a lot. Okay, they're just dealing with a lot. Let's find out what their actions are. Right now, it's like their intentions and what they want. It's just they have no intentions when it comes to this connection with you guys at this point in time, because it's like there's bigger, for your person as far as they're concerned, there's bigger fish to fry. Okay, let's get 3 more. This is their actions towards you. We got round and round. Dice in reverse. And then we also have fragmented. I mean, their actions... Their actions are to kind of keep you on the roster, so to speak. It's not, okay, so their actions are not to completely end things in this connection. Their action is to somehow breadcrumb you just enough to keep you active in their life. But with round and round, I'm getting this picture of, like, you know, they kind of set you off, right? And it's just waiting for your turn to come back around, because they got all this other stuff, right, that has their attention. And it's like, when some of this drops off, then, you know, then here you come, right? I hope that makes sense. It's like there's an order up for, you know, drama and fights and arguments, and then this karmic connection, and then these addictions, and that's where their priority is going, right? It's like, and then when they deal with all that, you know, clear that away, even if it's temporarily, then you come up, like your order comes up, right? And that's when they focus on that. I'll be honest, their actions are to give you just enough to keep you in their life, to keep you on the roster, to keep you, you know, active as an option. And I don't want to say option like that's all they see you as, okay? We're going to get into messages to see, like, maybe what their thoughts and feelings are when it comes to you in the connection. But, you know, they're not wanting to give you up permanently, but at the same time, it's like there's no room for you right now in in their life, fragmented. This is like bits. Their action is to give you bits and pieces, whatever's available when they can fit you in. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, and we got renewal at the back of the deck. Leaving old flames, embracing the new, release of energy and emotions, and playing with fire. Yeah, releasing old flames, okay, and embracing the new. It's like they're gonna come forward with you when things calm down up here, because none of this feels connected to you. I will say, because we got playing with fire, and then we have dice here in the reverse position, and so they go back and forth. There's a sense of risk with taking action towards you at this point in time, and they go back and forth between, should I take the risk and reach out to pile 3 or not, right? And because we got the playing with fire at the back of the deck, it usually goes back to I better not, right? That's usually what wins out. So, I mean, if you're not hearing from this person, that's why. There's some kind of a risk involved with reaching out to you, communicating with you, seeing you or having you over, or the two of you, you know, coming together or something like that. All right. We're going to get messages from them to you. See if we can dive deeper into their energy. While I'm getting these out, you guys, if this is resonating, if it is adding any value to your life, helping you gain clarity, whatever it may be, you can show your appreciation by smashing the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know what pile you picked. Let me know how it resonated. Become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. Yeah, you can do that by hitting that notification bell. All right, you guys, let's see. What messages do you have for pile 3 at this time? Oh, said no one compares to you. And then it also says, I don't feel like I'm good enough for you. There's a lot of drama going on in their life right now, and they feel like bringing that drama to you. And the drama feels like it's a lot more than just a karmic connection, you know, dealings that they have with another person. It's also addiction, okay, on top of that. Happy where I'm at. They're comfortable where they're at. There's an I was going to say a feeling, but an understanding is what's coming through. There's an understanding that your person has that there's a level of evolving they would have to do in order to come together with you for something more consistent, more real, more solid, right? They may be going back and forth with whomever this karmic connection person is, because that karmic connection may actually share the same addictions as your person. There's a comfort zone associated with that karmic connection that they don't necessarily have with you. It's toxic. That comfort zone is toxic, okay? Your person, it's not necessarily that they're happy where they're at. They're comfortable. I heard that very clearly when this came out. They are comfortable where they're at because it's just easier for them to fall, you know, when they fall into an addiction, it's just easier for them to handle, okay? There's something about you though, you guys. It's like they said, no one compares to you. I don't usually do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and see. I'll get clarification on that one. And you know what? Temperance these are going all over the place. Temperance showed itself to me, the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. There's something very healing and balancing about your energy, you guys, but there's also this feeling of not wanting to disappoint you. That's why they're comfortable where they're at, right? There's a comfort zone, even though it's toxic, with the karmic connection, because they can relapse and fall back into old ways, and it's not necessarily gonna like disappoint the karmic connection because it's like they're in the same boat, right? Let's see. Let's find out. No one compares to you. Why is that here? No one. This feels sexually. Let's get one more. No one compares to you in the bedroom. Like no one. But you know what? It feels more than that too. No one sparks their desire and their motivation quite like you do, pile 3. No one revs their engine like you do. One of the Queen of Wands in reverse. No one is quite as attractive as you. Yeah, they're not attracted to anyone like they are with you. They're not as turned on. And this says no one, okay? So yeah, this also includes this karmic connection, whoever that person may be. Yeah, that person doesn't turn them on the way that you do. That person doesn't inspire them the way that you do. That person, you know, no one compares to you. There's something very magnetic, very attractive about you. Physically, sexually, energetically, all that stuff, okay? No, they're saying no one compares to you. They're not in love with anybody else. I just saw the Ace of Cups in reverse. No one has their heart like you do. No one has their eye quite like you do. All right, let's see. We're going to get 3 from, what was that on the bottom of the deck of that one? Look, and then it says always checking your social media. See, it's like, you know, they're still trying to find ways to be connected to you. They're keeping their distance. They're trying to keep you out of something. There's some shit going on in the background that they don't want you to be a part of. That's why they're keeping your distance. But them always checking your social media, keeping tabs on you, you know, seeing what you're up to, that's their way of staying connected, staying plugged into your energy. They're not trying to let you go, pile 3, but they're just not in a space where they can entertain this with you at this point in time. This is wishing well. There's a lot of excitement in the air. You awakened a new life in them that has them lost in a field of possibilities. Yeah, you sparked something within them that no one else has been able to. Let's get a couple more. No one excites them like you do. And, you know, that's more than just sexually, but yes, that's included. Let's get 2 more. Stuck in a loop. And that's with that round and round back there too. It says a pattern has become familiar to them and they're wanting to break free from the same loop they keep repeating. Yes, and that's what this is up here. Them trying to find mental and emotional clarity on how to break free from this thing up here. Both the karmic connection and the addiction. Let's get one more. Stone in the reverse. It says they're emotionally unavailable. It is for your highest good to move on and find your happiness again, but it come up in reverse. You know, part of them I feel, and yeah, we haven't had any of the transformative energies come through. They could very well be on a precipice of this. This feels like they're still in the thick of whatever this karmic connection and addiction is. They're in the thick of it, okay? They might be about to hit bottom. They may be at bottom trying to figure out how to get, you know, but with them telling you like to love yourself first and focus on self-love, that could also be what they're trying to do, right? And there is a message coming through where for them personally, it's like they know that this connection with you is a lot more healthy, a lot more nourishing, a lot more sustaining than the karmic connection that they might still be entertaining or allowing themselves to be dragged into. There's a comfort zone there though that they're trying to figure out how to bust out of, okay? There is a little bit of self-awareness coming through in your person's energy. Brewing up at the bottom of the deck, this says, be ready to expect the unexpected, because something is brewing and it's gaining momentum. Yeah, I do feel they're trying, you guys, are wanting to get out of this energy. Them feeling like they don't feel like they're good enough for you, you know, but them also knowing they feel like they're not good enough for you because of the situation that they're in, because of the addiction. They're seeing that, right? And so they're not wanting to give you and the connection up, but they're kind of, you know, between a rock and a hard place, honestly, is how they're feeling. And it's the energy that's coming through. It's like they don't want to give, you know, and this is them talking to themselves. They're like, I don't want to give pile 3 up. I don't want to give pile 3 up. But, you know, I don't know what else to do when I got this karmic connection constantly breathing down my neck, and then maybe activating this addiction or keeping me in this addiction or aggravating the addiction or whatever it may be. There's a lot of complicated stuff going on with your person right now, pile 3. All right, we're going to end your reading there. There is a message coming through, though. Expect the unexpected, because something is brewing and it's gaining momentum. Let me find out what that is. I hope you stayed to the end. Because I have a feeling it's going to do with them breaking out of this loop. It's going to have something to do with them gaining mental and emotional clarity, gaining the upper hand on that addiction. Let's find out. Because with Stone in the reverse here, this is talking about them no longer allowing themselves, like doing the healing work that they need to do, right? I feel like it's on the precipice, though, because it's the energy isn't there yet, but there's an awareness of it, right? Doing the work that they need to do to heal to conquer these inner demons, to, release these karmic connections, to heal their self-worth issues, to where they do become emotionally available, right? Wow, let's find out what's going on with growing up. What's going on here? Healing, yeah. It's not there yet, though. See, there's heartbreak, right? But this is coming out in the neutral position. This is getting ready to shift. This is what you're not seeing, and this is what is your person's on the precipice of this. This heartbreak is getting ready to heal. That's why heartbreak, this energy showed up at the bottom of the deck, because it's not the most active energy here, but they're getting ready to heal from it. They're getting ready to be able to move on. It's not necessarily that they're not able to move on from the karmic connection. There's wounding there. There's trauma bonding. There's things of that nature that keep that karmic connection with that person alive. This healing energy is coming in. This is what's unexpected. They may not even be aware that this energy is coming in. Okay, what else for that? This is what's gaining momentum, right? Is healing. Letting go of competition, letting go of conflict, releasing conflict. Surrender, okay? That's what's going to help your person gain that mental and emotional clarity they're seeking, is by letting go and surrendering. That's what's coming. All right, you guys. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next pick a card reading. Bye.